we doing today, Charles?
We're putting forks on the Surron.
Some Fast Ace?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Just Like Smith channel. In today's video, we're going to be running some Fast Ace forks on the Surron. So the factory D&M forks, as you all know, they're garbage. This is going to be like a budget upgrade video slash sponsorship opportunity for the channel. So this will be like the first Surron sponsor. So we're going to be working with Fast Ace if we enjoy these forks and stuff. So pretty much you buy them, and then I'm going to get you guys a discount code and stuff like that, and that'll be in this video. So watch till the end for a discount code in case these forks are thebomb.com. You guys can save some money and use my code and pick them up. So as you can tell, we've been riding the Surron. We've built some jumps beside the house, and we should have some good jumps for me and Charles to both test these forks out. So we just now got done riding with these forks, and I'm gonna give them like a solid 4 out of 10.
4 better than that. That's like a 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10, okay. So Charles is rating on the factory D&M Surron forks for jumping, and we are both over 200 pounds. I'm like right at 200. Charles is a little bit over 200. So, you know, weight will play a part in that. So maybe if you're like 130, like some of the people that I see run the stock forks, maybe they're decent for you. I hope they are. But this video is going to be pretty much a budget upgrade because the Fox 40s that a lot of people run, if you're, you know, over 150, 160, the bicycle forks, you know, Fox 40s, are a great option if you're like below 150 or below 160. So you add on another, you know, 180 pound rider, 200 pound rider, so they can actually bend just like the stock forks do. Now, I don't think that these are bent, but they have hardly any rebound, and they're not good. On these factory forks is like, they go down and they don't come all the way up. See, like if I pick these up, they come up like 4 inches. So push down on them, let go. There's no weight on the bike whatsoever right now. I'm gonna lift the fork up. They come out literally like 4 inches. So there's a rebound issue. I've checked the air pressure. They do hold air pressure, so I don't think that they're bent horribly. But maybe they're slightly bent because they kind of make some weird noises, okay? So we're gonna try out the Fast Ace forks. Let's quit talking, let's get into the install. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start the removal of these forks. We're gonna pull the front wheel, the front brake caliper, clip this zip tie, and then you're going to want to take off your headset or your direct mount stem. I'm running the Warp 9 direct mount stem, and if any of y'all are curious on that, huge difference. I would absolutely recommend to do that. But yeah, besides the point, it's a bunch of Allen heads. Most of them are 4, 5s, and 6s. So let's go ahead and get the disassembly started. Alright guys, so as far as the install goes, you're just now seeing the teardown. Now we've got to figure out how to get this bearing off of the factory triple clamp. Now up here, Charles is taking apart the factory headset, which looks to be pretty grimy for only 500 miles.
I need to clean that out.
So we're going to clean all of this out, and then we're going to repack that bearing. Let's see the bearing, Charles.
It's still fine. It just got some water in there, but the bearing still feels fine.
Good, yeah. So we're going to repack that thing with grease, work on getting these bearings swapped over to the Fast Ace forks. Here they are in all of their glory. Now, I will say I don't like the fork guard stickers, so I did go ahead and take those off. But these stickers, I'm not against. So I'm going to go ahead and set these down. And then we have the top triple clamp in the box right here. And then shout out to Factory Mini Bikes, I think is what it's called. It's like a pit bike place. They actually had these plastic skid plates in stock, so I went ahead and picked one of these up too. These are sick, and on eBay you have to wait like 2 weeks to get one from Australia. So look up Factory Mini Bikes, I think is what it's called. That's gonna be greasy now. I'm gonna be greasing her up.
Do you have any? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh my god.
Don't get scared by the noises that it's gonna make. You think that bearing's loose?
I would
It
think
is
so.
now. Cool.
This little spacer off of the triple clamp, the old triple clamp bearing. This is our new black triple clamp, and I do think that the triple clamps feel like a better quality, and they definitely have a better finish on them. I like the black over the bronze. But you could have these powder coated or Cerakoted or whatever while you've got them off. This one does have holes for a front fender if you end up wanting to put a front fender on it. But this has like a little lip, so it does have a top and bottom. Put that little lip facing up because the bearing's going to sit down in that. Charles wants to brag about his grease packing abilities. So just if you're not greasing your bearings like this, then
Well,
don't
what
mess
it's
with
doing is
Charles
it's
ever.
pushing it up.
Hold on, don't get so close.
It's pushing it up in there, and you can see it start. Those little dimples are starting. It's starting to push the grease up through the bearing, really get it in there.
Oh, she's gonna be greased up. Unless you're dirt bike people, you're gonna be very confused right now. But we had a set of old triple clamps laying around off of a 110, and so this is literally just pressing right on. But all you're trying to do is figure out how you can press that triple clamp down, which is gonna push that bearing on. And as soon as you get it bottomed out, then you're good to go. So it just now bottomed out, and now your stem bearing is on there. We was originally gonna use like the factory blocks that came with that, but it was gonna be pressing on these needles in that bearing, so we didn't want to damage the needles. But yeah, like a big washer, you could stack a couple washers up, anything like that, but this is just what we had on hand. So shout out to the 110. All right, so now we're ready to put this triple clamp on. We're gonna slide it up through and go ahead and install our direct mount stem. Now we've got the triple clamp through. We didn't end up trimming that off. You could if you wanted to, but I'm trying to do this before it gets dark out so we can test these forks for you all. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and slide the forks up through, and then I'll let you know if anything changes. But from here, tighten down your bolts, set your fork height, and put your front wheel back on and swap the caliper over. So we're gonna do that now, and then we'll meet you outside at the I don't know if I call it a track yet, but we're getting there. Oh yeah. So to answer any questions as far as the install goes before we go ride, the caliper has bolted directly on. The factory steering stem bearings went directly on, and the Warp 9 headset, the stem lock from Warp 9, and the direct mount from Warp 9. So everything has worked good. Factory skid plate, absolute trash. She just caved in completely.
Oh my god.
That thing is bent.
I told you. So this skid plate is really cool because it just reuses the factory bolts. All right, we've got the forks on. We're going outside to the track. Thank God it's still daylight, boys. All right, so here goes Charles. First time hitting the jump. Okay. Okay. All right, first opinions.
First lap opinions.
Better than stock, yes or no?
Oh god, way better.
Way better than stock.
You can feel that it's a spring and oil fork, not an air fork. They actually, like, you can feel the suspension work, and they don't just go and not do anything. Like, it actually feels really
So
good.
there's actual rebound. You actually feel some sort of feedback from the front end now.
Yeah, and it's nice where they're the progressive ones, because when you're going around the track, you can feel it soaking up the little bumps, but then when you actually hit a jump, you can feel it soak up the big hit.
So you think it's totally worth the money?
First lap opinion, yeah.
Yeah.
600.
I mean, you got to think. 700. I think it was either 699 or 799. I can't remember. You also have 1.0s and 2.0s. These are the 2.0s. And these are the progressive spring rate, which is the even more expensive one. Now you could get just the 60-pound heavy-duty spring, and it would be stiffer all the time, and it saves you $100.
happened to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true.
Dude, that is freaking awesome. First jump, first impressions, it's worth every dollar. You talk about $2 grand for some Fox 40s or $700-800 bucks for these. I think it's $7.99 minus the 10% off that you'll get from my discount code because Just Knock Smith approves these forks. Let's get some riding in.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. Something from nothing.
I hit my head on this branch.
This question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I had to do. I could have moved away, but now I see what I always should have stayed. I'm just as surprised as you.
So I'm just out here watering because it is dusty. But final thoughts, overview of these forks, they're absolutely sick. You think they're amazing?
Yeah, I mean, for the money of like you said, like the Fox 40s and stuff, like maybe they would feel better, but they're not as strong because they're made for a mountain bike. Like these are made for this. And they're so much beefier than even the factory ones, so they should hold up.
Yeah, these do have like a bigger triple clamp. Like these forks would not go into factory triple clamps.
No,
like
diameter.
not at all. The actual fork tube is a bigger diameter, and they are heavier than a factory fork. But jumping it and wheeling it, did you notice? Because I didn't notice the weight difference.
No.
Now maybe some people could notice, but I didn't notice the weight difference.
I can't tell the weight difference.
So pretty much, guys, my honest opinion on these is I would go pick up a set. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my discount code up right here. I'm gonna try to get them to make it Hawk 10, but whatever the discount code is popping up right here, use that on Fast Ace on their website. Guys, look at this. That's sweat. It'd be hot out here. I know, sitting there in your living room, reclined back on the couch, just watching this Fast Ace video, wondering if you should spend the money. The answer is yes, okay? If you're scrolling on your phone and you're watching this video, the answer is yes. If you're sitting on your couch, the answer is yes. On to fastace.com and click on catalog, and then click on the Surron, and then you go for Surron/Talaria Sting in USA warehouse for USA shipment. And then it will say in USA warehouse. So get on there, guys. Use my discount code. It's popping up on the screen right now. Don't forget to use my discount code, guys. It'll save y'all 10% off of your entire order, and it will also help support the YouTube channel. If y'all like this Surron content, make sure y'all click subscribe, drop a thumbs up, drop a comment, and like I say at the end of every single YouTube video, guys, always remember, everybody starts out as a nobody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.